on Facebook sometimes. Facebook tell me I don't have permission to upload the video, and I need to upload no video. I just try go live.
Yeah, but now I'm up on Facebook Live. Then so always I report a thing or black for something.
Something I don't know that what. And like I test it. I test it during the day. Facebook sometimes. Facebook tell me I don't have permission to upload the video. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
All right.
Yeah, we're live now. I'll wait for like people come in and share the link on Facebook now. But yeah, I test it out during the day, and then come night, try when time to go live. Nothing happen.
Thing to behave like Belize. I'm afraid for the shine. Do all the work I want to thank for code. Afraid for the.
Why, huh? Alright, I can tag up there by this thing.
You know them. I want ask 100 questions. You know, because they don't like play.
I wish I don't got your friend name, man. I need your friend name. But then with your profile, I'll tag you in it for sure.
Yeah, so once you tag me, then I just have to share it off of my thing for it.
All right, cool. That done. I don't know who I'll tag, but
all right. I'll check it out if I get the notification.
I just post it now.
All right, bet.
Yeah, he just post.
Just get it.
It's crystal clear that people wouldn't have social blind.
Yeah, I just get it.
All right, good.
All right.
All right. Well, I normally wait a little while. So
yeah, I'll just share it to so.
All right, cool. So you got how much more years you got?
2
more years.
But I get my batch next year me.
Your bachelor's, you say?
Yeah, next year me.
Okay, nice. And so then the whole next year and be for what? Masters?
Yeah, masters.
Why that nice? Good way you're a master now.
Probably the same business management.
Okay, all right.
I don't get a bachelor's in it. Somebody tells you I go get a master's in it.
Yeah.
I don't even know you got Utah Valley.
Yeah, you played it, but you don't play there last year, Joe.
Yeah, we play every year. We play.
Okay. I never noticed the last year that the
I don't want to go for my master's stuff. I don't want to go for my. That feel like D1 love there.
Yeah. No, nice school, man.
And then I was recruited to that. I was about we sent out a 7-footer 6'10".
Yeah. All right, hold on, make a like we just start, man. So all right, Arik. Well, we just gonna start one time because we got some people to watch, and then when people jump on, they can start watch wherever they want. Anyways, guys, I'm live here with Arik Nicholas. That's how I pronounce the name, right, Arik? Arik?
Yep, Arik.
Arik Nicholas, from Punta Gorda, right? From PG.
Yeah, G.
Or that the original PG boy, or the
Born and grew up right there.
All right, good. Yes, man. Tonight, Arik is gonna share with us some of his journey of being born and raised in the little town of Punta Gorda, Belize, and then traveling to Lancaster, California, to play basketball and pursue basketball and his education at Antelope Valley University. So welcome, Arik. Thank you so much for joining me, man.
Thanks, likewise.
All right, Arik, I want you to start off just by telling us a little bit about your early days down south, like where you come from, what was the basketball culture like, maybe like what got you into basketball.
Well, like Rich said, I'm from Punta Gorda. Born and grew, went to primary school at Punta Gorda Methodist, then went to high school at Juliancho Technical High School. Graduated from Juliancho and went to Tetamal for a year, which really like opened my mind of basketball because like it was an academy and then you probably train for 6 hours a day, which is way much more hours than anybody who regularly play basketball in Belize. So it's like 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon, and 2 hours in the night. And then after I was like, basketball getting a nice condition, fundamentals. And then I went to LA 2018 for a Fab 48, which was technically like a AAU tournament in Vegas. And then when I went to AAU tournament in Vegas, I had the energy, I had everything, I had the motor, and then I got a scholarship too. I went to a church in the morning at Antelope Valley School I'm currently at, which was the workout was probably 6:30 in the morning, early. And then right there and then the coach is like, he just like how I work, how I dip on the court. So he was like, if I could have given the scholarship right now, I'd give the scholarship right now, which was 2018. But I told Belize, you're from Belize, you have to come home, come work on it. I told the visa, which took me a year to finish the visa. That's why I went to college. I started college in 2019 at Antelope Valley, which was the COVID years and all them years. So that is briefly how it started for me in Punta Gorda.
All right. So how did you end up in Chetumal? Like what was the contact or how was the what was the process of getting there?
Well, I had a fellow friend, everybody know him as Shaba, Darnell. He went to the academy first. And then when he went to the academy first, he was the one that like I used to always go there. He's like, come to the different culture, come to the different fundamentals and everything. So that like I just like the grind. It's like it was like I'm just know like I just like the grind. And then the hard work and that does feel you want everything you committed, so you have to work with it. So the school offered me a scholarship as of Shabato. So I went after him in Chetumal the year after.
Okay. Take me back a little bit further. Like what got you into basketball? Like, like for me growing up, at first I was into football and then cycling and then basketball. But like what sports did you play any other sports or what made you fall in love with basketball?
Well, everybody know Punta Gorda is me and learn for like if you want to go to UB or volleyball, they play. Most guys at Punta Gorda play volleyball. And then I was like, I went to a volleyball workout once and I saw a guy, Boogie. He hit the setter, he spike and rock ball in nose bridge. So I was like, all right, that's for me. So I right there, I like, I'll stick to basketball because my older brother play basketball. If you're the younger one, you always want to follow the older brother. So my older brother played. So I was like, then they had ball is life. The first time I played ball, I was like, ball is life. No ball is life. What did the term I have that Belize? Ball is for life.
Okay. That's the one out of Cayo?
No, I don't know that just everybody from each district.
All right, I remember what year you began that
Beacon?
No, the and Ballers for Life, like the
Ballers for Life, they're like probably since 2011, 2012, we around that time there.
Because they never like that mean at the old Civic?
No, that mean John's.
Okay, because I remember we made the definitely on national team that had probably been 20. I'd say probably 2009, 2010 maybe. But I mean at the old Civic and then the Ballers for Life camp McCona Belize City during that time, and I remember like a lot of league wide play and things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you end up the Antelope Valley.
Yeah.
What was the experience like going from, well, I guess you had exposure to a little bit different basketball than what is played in Belize or what is like taught in Belize in Chetumal. how did it compare? How does basketball coaching and playing compare at Antelope Valley, which is an NAIA school, compared to coaching and playing in Belize?
Man, it's like Belize. I know everybody play ball at Belize, are like the different level of this fundamentals and listen to details, and coaches know I care how you feel. Let us I tell you what I got to say, and you either you suck it up or you keep going. Not like Belize coaches are be like kind of a pampered and even send no bother to in a game or nothing like that. This are not that. This are literal. This are not that. They will make you know F this, F that. Play the ball. Let's go. Fundamentals. You have to be fundamentally sound. Listen to small details. When I first went to LA, like I trained it with a coach. Like he trained like lot of D1 kids. I mean, like when I start working out, either that's fundamentals. I may feel like the way how I may feel about it. That like I just to play basketball again. That later how I feel like you just jump, stop, pivot, rip to the right, rip to the left. 100 times I do that for like 6 months straight. Like, I just feel like I never know. Like I may feel like I'm a baller, but when I retire, I just like, all right, come back at the line and land everybody the line. I'm like, let's not jump on the court and feel like, all right, let's go. Nothing like that. Okay, me way different than how Belize play.
Yeah. Yeah. So what would you said are like the toughest part of transitioning from basketball in Belize to the US? Like that it being away from your family, that it actual like the systems that they train you in, the fundamentals, like actually learning the game. What are the toughest part of the transition?
Well, I mean, family, I don't really work well. I work with family as much, but I have to secure my future too. So I always have to I don't really focus on the family part or like miss home. Like when I say I have September celebration, they always have September celebration, 19th November. That lot that the coin and the years to come. So I don't really worry about a part there. So the main part of me really make it hard to me focus that the part when you listen to details and the system when they play, because everything is system, not like all right, they go play pick up ball, rush, run ball, 3-on-3, all the bad habits, have to get rid of all the bad habits. So all of that a different transition for me for get out of the bad habits and get out of the style where I used to run the I like all them I say chicken without head kind of basketball. That chicken without head there have all right, detail, go over scouting report, be academically sound to the biggest part, be academically how to manage your time from basketball to school, when I got road games, take care of body, be up to time with everything, up to the time with the game, because if you're not up to the time with the games, you're not getting no game time. All of that, man, it's different.
So I know my college experience, but I want to hear like I got a one school. So like I think sometimes other schools are exceptions, which I know better. But like at an AIA school, give me like one idea or like, all right. So this how many games on a play a week? One? Pretty much normally one, two sometime.
Probably 3 games a week or two the max. Depends if the regular season or when it comes to playoff, then probably back to back.
All right, so this is our regular season game. When they prepare for playing a team, right? Just give me kind of like a schedule, basketball wise, no school wise, but what leads up to the game? Like okay, practice, scouting report, how practice is, stuff like that.
I mean, like if we would have game plan like a Friday, like Monday to like Tuesday would have do basic, or like we would have just focus on for we self from Monday to Tuesday. And then Wednesday would have start and would have watch film on the game on the other team, forget what that play tendency. So like probably I take like probably an hour to get to the tendency. Just to get familiarized with the team. And
so that film session, that done broke down film on the offense, defense, like gonna have all like all right, this is number 9, this is number 10.
Yeah, like that
just clips of that one player.
Coach done got everything. I mean technology, you just put it in a synergy. Synergy will give you this a player attendance, the percentage. So that done broke down already. So before they give us a scouting report, there was probably that was send we link, make you watch it by yourself first. And the coach will probably test you before you get into the thing, because I mean it's a scouting report. You can't fail past scouting report because that answer to the quiz or the test. So that like probably Wednesday we are gonna play attendance, try to get that done. And then Thursday we will start and go over what they will do, run into for their games and how we will stop what they do and how if they no alternative, how we will try to stop them as well. So basically like we are run for like Monday to Tuesday, focus by ourselves, Tuesday to Thursday, we will focus on them there, and then Friday that game time, so I got shoot around a light day, shoot around pre-game eats, whatever I need to do to get ready before the game.
So preparation practice for another like have a scout team.
Yeah, we do have a scout team.
One scout team where run the opposing team players.
Literally everything. So if I don't know Richard Troy, I'll tell you, this person or you have to play for a scouting report.
Yeah. So you find yourself on the scout team anytime?
The first time I went up on scout team, I'm in my red shirt here because I'm had to red shirt. So my red shirt here, I'm in my scouting here. After that, never been on scouting team.
You find that the scouting team help you a lot though? Like
Man,
because you have to learn a different set of players every week, right?
So if I have to learn a set of player every way, the scouting it help me because I always look for like, all right, yeah, I don't know what they come to me, so I could be anybody to the and then my man have to ready for whatever they come to me. So the scouting help you, and then the extra reps also help you if you want to come to the game. So like everything just always add up, even though you feel like a lot of burden, but they also help to make you think, all right. Because if I know what you gotta do and I have to guard you, it will make my life more easier than I have to work 2 times harder.
Exactly. So then the scout team go through the players and then strategize how want to play, like all right, how want to play on ball picks, how want to play like like wheel action, how want to play flex actions, how want to play all of them kind of different options, right?
Yeah. So like if just like the scouting report, I get everything. If you ice the pick, you are send it to the baseline, you are gap, you are trail, you are TL the person, whatever the scouting report do, that what you have to do in a scouting report.
So then now, all right, so to play the game now, post game, when on a review, like when I have a time when on a review the game film where and then on a like coach might say, all right, Arik, you may fay. Red this pick or blue this pick.
That the worst spot when they call you out in a scouting report. That the worst spot. You don't want to call you after the game. They're like, all right. You're the fool, but you just don't want to call you out.
I can't hide, Joe.
You can't hide because the right there, number 10, the right there that was sitting, that like coach, I'll be like, we run this in our scouting report and you're still gonna do the same thing.
Exactly. So they hold you accountable, right?
You have to get hold accountable. And you have to have a bunch of guys, guys that like do this. They will try to make a clone at you, but that was brotherhood as well.
Got you. Cool, man. I mean, what about like weight training?
Man, like you hit the weight, like we never hit the weight much, off season that could do whatever I want. But then during the game, during season, like you burn a lot because you got work out from Monday to stuff Saturday. Sunday you got off, depends if you have a game on Monday. Okay, I always have to get a holiday during the week. Or I always have to go a holiday, so you can never work 7 days.
Yeah.
So
all right, I try to find I want to try to find the questions. Well, all right. Garvin asked, after college, you say, will you be looking at the BEBL as a possible rookie season destination if you pursue basketball professionally, or what's your view on post college?
Well, right now, like most of the guys after we team they go overseas, so that was high possibility for me to go overseas. But I mean, home, I always want to play home too, so that could be our next possibility. I could come home and play. But overseas, I really look for it, because me point guard that Chicago State they can't transfer to we did that. I think he got a Paris right now. We had another guy, Ronnie Rousseau, which he did what I think course. Well, he did overseas as well. So I got a high possibility of going overseas before coming home.
Gotcha. What position have you to play, right?
Well, right now I play stretch 5. If we got small ball, I play stretch 5. But right now they put me at 3.
Nice. Yeah, because I say I'll be there, but not going in 3 though.
Man, I have to try to pull out the arrow sometimes.
All right. Jamal Swaza said, what infrastructure, equipment, type of trainers, out of school tournaments or facilities is in place for athletes developing the US compared to Belize? So like what kind of equipment and stuff they have where
First of all, Belize not got a shooting machine. I don't think Belize got a shooting machine. Going shooting machine. That you figure going shooting machine will be a lot good.
For sure. What about like weight rooms and stuff?
I feel like nowhere in the country have a shooting machine.
Yeah,
I mean, they have about 2008, which technically I feel like by the 2000 already, Cairo got some nice gym, nice weight room too. But practically on the court, that is the shooting machine. I don't feel like Belize have a shooting machine.
Yeah, I can't have a nice gym there at PG too. I never, well,
Yeah,
I
we
think I
got
don't play in other gym though. But
we
yeah,
got a nice
nice gym.
facility.
Yeah, not good. It said from Jamal said also from your observation, it said what are Belizeans' real probability to make it to the NBA or a top league internationally?
I mean, we got high chance, high possibility, but start like from when about 16, 17. It start from when a young figure that fundamentally sound. So if we could get it fun, if we could have a person right now for young, or we could more early, a high possibility of going to the league.
So really, like it just come down to like learning the game early.
Learning the game
reps
early.
in.
Yeah.
All right. I think Beresford may have one question on you too. Oh yeah, he said it's a kind of the same thing as Garvin said. Where do you see yourself playing after graduation?
Same thing, Axel.
Yeah,
Overseas.
So like that'd be your like all right, your dream that probably growing up, that mean your dream that if you play basketball in the US or you never really
That my biggest, if you go to America, go play basketball and then come back home and also help. After which I already help because I run a couple of camps to give back to the kids. I get barrels to give out kick tennis to kids and run my camping classes when summertime for just help out the kids and make them learn rather than just stay around on the street and teach them the league fundamental and give them knowledge about how it different from Belize to America.
I respect for that. That good. Yeah, cause see you and Shab run a league camp and thing.
Yeah, we normally run it like every weekend or every other week. We get with the kids in, like probably like 20 kids, 30 kids come out and work.
That good. That good. Yeah, respect for that, bro. What you think? All right, like thinking back now, like if you like me have it for the over again, cause this is kind of like where I try put myself in that position. All right, like so I had a 15, 14, 15, 16-year-old kid that Belize. What we could have do? What Belize could have done better to prepare you for the transition, like to prepare you for transitioning to American basketball?
I don't want to go to high school in America. If I go to high school in America, it would be different because high school will get more publicity to high school. You get more games in. You get more offers for go D1 to high school. So if I could have gone to the high school in America, I would have probably set better than how I set right now.
What do you think that the more games probably you'd agree that it come down to coaching, like come down to what you're being taught?
Just how they set up the game in Belize, like Belize out like we Belize not really take the game serious. Like high school, I won high school championship with the country and I only play a 6 game. So
yeah.
Like two zone, 2 regionals, 2 nationals, championship for the whole country. So technically the way how they set it up, that like man. And basketball from like 10 months to probably end of November. Probably a couple months. So if they could have a better structure for the basketball in the country, it would have been much better for kids and get more publicity, get more films the game and just take it serious. Can be like high school, like you're probably a PE teacher, be your coach.
Yeah.
Then I have like somebody with this a coach, you are PE teacher, coach, a coach.
Yeah.
So that would have really changed my mind if I would have probably go to America or just put it by myself and just use every day wisely.
Yeah. What do you think players or like what would be your advice for younger guys that Belize right now were like me in your shoes said 2, 3, 4 years ago? What would be your advice today for if you try get an opportunity like you get?
Man, just to get opportunity I get that I got out the palm my basically by my own. I mean, like, just come out to your comfort zone. If you have a family in America, just try get in contact with them. See if you could call, play a couple games. I mean, like, college, high school or colleges want to give us scholarship. That is for us. You want a scholarship, put in work. Everybody want the fame, but nobody don't want the work or committed.
Yeah.
So if you could put in the work, put in the grind, be consistent, that you always are by along to Arik who want to take more.
Gotcha. That good advice to try come out here and get, I don't know how travel ball and all of them thing they work right now, but yeah, if you could have come out here and just get for hoop and leave it, like maybe somebody see you pick you up, at least find just straight talent or athletic ability.
Man, like when I'm a fresh user school, like basically talented, like I could probably jump out of the gym. Coach is like, all right, they got 100 people like you who could jump out of the gym. What you could do for make you be different for the 100 people who could jump out of the gym. And then I had to all right, fundamental, I was get to the fundamental. So if you could jump out of the gym, be fundamentally sound, you are already the partner level with your work ethic.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that way I noticed that because like my journey bring me through one junior college where I redshirt that JUCO and I redshirt now junior college that Oklahoma. But I feel like that league, I never really look it up and I didn't know what the league name, but I think that league that may a tough JUCO league because from point guard to big man, everybody play above the rim. I mean like rebound when man they get rebound, I mean like they elbow dead at the rim. Lone athletes, and the reason then that are JUCO is because then are crazy athletes when they don't have grades. So they couldn't go D1, they couldn't go to college. They might be highly recruited at college, but they end up at junior college because of grades. They not got the grades. So I know, like I see that firsthand, where like athletic ability and talent only take you so far. And like so many of these guys, nobody ever know them. They come out of the hood and play JUCO and then go right back because they not focused on their grades, So if you want to play college, I mean that's a huge part of it. Like I had a really good like a roommate that junior college, him to get recruited by big D1 schools like Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, all of them big school in that area. And he couldn't go because he never got grades.
I mean, like JUCO, that's us. Like most people come from JUCO, like we said, bounce back for D1. Like we had a D1 transfer runner who saw the third down my red shirt year, and he averaged 30 with 10 assists again. He come from Missouri State.
Yeah.
He averaged 30, literally 30 smoothed with 10 assists. I want to tell him fast. He does know the game well. Than he work ethic, but just out of the gym, like he would have said he walked at 24 hours fitness, like 1:30 in the morning, get shots up by himself. He would in the gym around 8, 9 at night, early in the morning. He walked like 2 miles to go to 24 hours fitness. Like he a real D1 athlete.
Yeah, just next level mindset.
And then like most JUCO, I know I got a couple guys that like came from JUCO to like JUCO guy, like that was raw, like JUCO guys just get to work one take off for JUCO.
Yeah, they just play. Yeah, I remember I had one of 3-point guards at Utah Valley. He come from JUCO to California, and coach had him to try run free offense, right? The man turned out to be a good point guard, but he get frustrated with free coach because like coach like said, all right, you have to run this play, I will run that play. And Chris, and the man named Chris, and Chris, coach asked, what offense did you run at JUCO? Chris said, I was the offense.
Yeah, 5-0, go to work.
Paul Flowers,
Paul
Flowers Jr. said he not getting work.
PG, I getting to work.
So the man said, "Why?" All right, Arik. Well, man, I'll wrap it up. Hey, Lakers play tonight.
Yeah, I think Lakers are game 2 tonight.
You're not a Laker fan?
Nope.
Are there anybody fan where they play Lakers? Where they play Brand?
I'm gonna say bad that I want Brand lose too, but I don't want to be biased for this. So I don't say whole thing that and all the Brand fans. Anybody will go against Brown, I want to take down Brown.
See away, you're in a good company because I had the same thing. I only hate for Brown.
What? I never write Brown, never.
That's good. I respect that. All right, guys. Anybody have any questions for Arik? Probably 10 people to watch right now, but look like it take long for coming. Anybody got any questions? Just drop it in the chat, man. Man, we are waiting and leave. Well, I can't know it depends on the delay. So now see if anybody drop anything in there. And then
You know, like I just always stop in for your life to like when you just break down the game, any be a game. Not it just make you know the game part, not level when the conquer play. Like I say, how you like Devin Daly game, cause he just probably take two, 3 dribbles and get to his spot. Like that's a simple basketball. You just like that rather than say 10 dribble. That I think I do 10 dribble, shot clock done that 10.
exactly that. Like I don't know. I don't want like get a shot, or I don't want coach, but I don't live that Belize. But like, because I don't feel all right. Like you said, attention to detail, right? That one thing where I say come up in your language a lot. And that to me is like that is difference. Like I'm gonna listen to this our next level, right? It's our next level attention to detail. But I'm gonna listen to I don't know if you listen to podcasts and sportscasts, like
I listen to a lot of podcasts with Steve and he how they break down the game and the other ballet. I listen to a lot of podcasts just about game.
I'm gonna listen to this ballet where he trained Michael Jordan and he trained Kobe Bryant. I think the weird
Who the ballet apartment, the podcast, I don't remember how he name they got I know exactly which guy to talk about though.
I don't remember.
The thing they got a cleaner, and another level of intelligence about Kobe and all of them thing there.
I'm not sure. That probably the same. It could be the same person. I might just listen to him from other podcasts.
Yeah.
They're all over. They do interviews. Anyways, attention to detail. I said one time, Kobe me there at the gym to shoot like for warm up, right? And he said that Kobe to shoot free throw, and Kobe said to the maintenance guy with me today, he said something wrong with the hoop, and the man said no, nothing wrong with the hoop. No, Kobe said check it. So the man measured the hoop height. He said the hoop made half 1/8 of an inch. And he know that because he just pay attention to detail. One next thing is I think with Mike or Kobe, that like he had like his guys before the game, then go all around the court to bounce the ball and find every dead spot within the court, because all courts have dead spot. So before every game, then do that. Then go and then find exactly where the dead spot is so that he could avoid it, or either he care for
Use it
defend. He put
to
in
advantage.
Just stuff like that. Like as I will like separate good from great is just details, right? But that one thing that believes like, all right, we say we are run a play, right? But I say like go, all right, you dip on a wing, you dip on a wing, you go so, and the other one go so. You know, the same language, right?
Yeah.
But the attention to detail is like, all right, the wing, that a whole area over there. What you want me? Full line extended, or you want me one
high post extended on the block?
Exactly. Like, but that believes we don't have the level of detail, because always in a practice,
the detail. Zone whole day too?
Yeah.
Play zone whole day. I don't like play zone. I don't like that.
I hate it too. Is
that just like that college rate? That's like my percentage against zone. I mean like average and against man, excellent. Because I just zone, you just stay in that spot and hold the back of your hand.
Exactly. If you know what, if they teach a zone correct, one zone, you're not stand up, man. One zone is supposed to be extremely live. But yeah, we don't teach the zones right either, I believe. We're just inactive. All right, then got a couple more questions for Arik. Garvin asks how many more seasons you have at college.
This season coming up and next season after that. So probably
two more
literally 20 season. Because this season upcoming up that may be my junior year and then I have senior year.
All right, junior and senior year. So you'll be a junior this year.
Yeah.
Joel Montejo, you know Joel?
Boy, mid-range guard.
Yeah. Joel said,
guard.
Thoughts on future of ball in Belize. What's your thoughts on the future of basketball in Belize?
Man, the future it literally break because there are a lot of young guys who really they jump out of the gym. Well, they always got people that jump out of the gym, but when it comes to talent wise, they really have a lot of guys. I got on the Armadillo game this weekend and I watched it under 15, under 18. Really got so the young guys up are really skilled.
Yeah, and I think slowly but surely, like, it'll get better, because I feel like coaches, like you have coaches where they try to learn the game and they try to teach the game the right way. And yes, I think that process, but I think it's slowly to get better.
Yeah, literally get better than a couple of the guys then, but because a couple of the guys they really could get to the cup. Only thing I really did that was the jumper, which I reps you put up on the jumper. But other than that, they could get to the cup. They could jump out of the gym, grab rebound, probably control the game. Other than that, they just have to talk. You know, in the gym, in school, the gym not quiet. You have to talk. The only part where they really work on that the talking part and run the offense. Other than that, they really got some good talent so far. Where watching that I'm a day game this weekend.
Cool. Tell me about how the communication was when you gone to college. Like they had to get by you for talk.
Every day they get by me for that. I styling. I don't got nothing to say.
Exactly, like my coach threatened to take my scholarship because of that same thing.
Yeah, like they look for take over like on a screen because I don't call it the screen. I don't other families I never used to the talking in the game, or I don't got time to tell nobody nothing.
Same thing.
So for that coach, like, all right, you know what, talk with, I make a talk. He got me to scream whole day and I work up. Man. Every pick where they come, they run all the pick them for my side. Scream what they pick. Call out where the play they come from. After that, you just get used to it. That's normal. Even when I come play home, I make lots of noise, like I talk more than where the ball bounces.
Exactly. And talking like communication it not only give you confidence in what you did do, but it give your teammate confidence in you and like you're the help there, right? Like so. Yeah, I don't know. I know communication like Milt Palacio say, one quiet team now, bad team. So
man, sometimes I go in a gym, like right down there, some the gym, big game that happen and the gym quiet. I like, boy, if you
no shoes are here, no?
Then no tell me I always want to talk about college, but that was if you you don't start say that Belize, you know, I go to college. I don't like before I go to college, this can't be quiet, me brother. I will start to talk, call out the ball, run the offense, put everybody in that spot. If you're there, pen girl, hold the ball top of the key, go in the corner, go in that block, go up opposite, go in the next corner. Let's start to make the game easier rather than the game jumble up and everybody want to drive. Because basically we really got shooters, I believe. We know they attack the paint. So if you want to drive, tell everybody go into the corner, open the court. That telling communication make the game way easier and we have to drive into one partners.
Exactly. Joel said he agree that they need investments though. So
man, I'm here they will start they will build academy in the country. I don't know only I start, but that way I may get to understand. So they may build an academy that now be bad.
Yeah, that'd be really, really good. I think that'd be a good investment. They just
literally a good investment.
Invest in a coaches for coach the academy.
Yeah, instead of me I bring some couple of coaches from Cuba, then probably other Belize and coach me I get eager for one coach and go learn the course.
Get exposure to it for sure.
Yep.
All right, let me see if any more questions, any more up on Facebook. Nothing on there. All right, bro. Well, Dabo, I'll one question will come up. I know Ciego, you know Ciego, right?
Yeah, Jaheim.
Another like on a close or on a friend?
I stay real up to him about the game because he know like work.
So what advice, you don't give me it already, but what advice you got for Ciego? Because I know Ciego to get some looks.
Well, I just be hungry and work per game every season. You cannot stick to that one game as a driver. You have to get well-rounded, start and shoot, get aggressive because you get a lot of looks with our country and then start the bad habit then early.
Good advice.
I'll tell you what joke about Ciego told me going to gym one time. That bell on pan and we're just in the warm-up section in the gym. And Ciego get tired and he just gone. And then he not got the gym for the rest of his life. Until lately he started to get back in the gym.
Well, like weight room.
Weight room in the gym. We pay for him to go in the gym and bell upon the way. And he get tired right in those warm-ups.
Why, huh? That tough though. That tough for young guys who never lift weights and then just athletically gifted. If it actually getting out of the weight room, kind of same thing with Kyron Fancayo.
Yeah,
he just naturally gifted. He could shoot the ball. He could dribble the ball. He could score like out the world in the local leagues. So then when you come NEBL, we tell her like, bro, you have to get out of the weight room. Like if you get out of the weight room, I make you so much better. Don't know why, yeah.
I got time for hear that.
Man
Even me
said, man,
sometimes even want to get in the weight room.
exactly. But man, like, I don't know, like weight room definitely help you out, not only physically, but mentally.
Man, that
Mentally.
later help you because if you play like I mean we season far longer than NBA and you'll get banged up every game, you'll get banged up. That was as season prolonged, like your body just die down. So that weight room always will help you to recover from a banging. Because you the bang against guys are like 6'6", 250, 330, 230, 200. That make you to get banged up every game. You have to put on size.
Exactly. You need that muscle. Hey, I don't know if I asked you who you to ride with for Garvin said who you to ride with for BEBL this year.
Put me on the spot. But I have to find south side. I'd rather Grega.
I like Greg.
Grega. I have to ride a Grega. Grega got the pieces then fit. Probably knock anybody.
I definitely think they have the pieces. As far as the execution, I don't know how to see it yet. And
Man, the offense run through D money, so once D money could get buckets and DC could get buckets, then what?
yeah, but I went in shot now the drop.
Man, that was killing that against Hurricanes that I shot number drop that I killing it.
They need something going inside for take the lid off of the bucket.
Man, they made the start and post Woodson, but I don't know what happened after that.
Yeah, Woodson. I don't know about Woodson. I call Doug the other day, and Doug kind of give me the briefing on them, but I don't know. I wish them the best. I hope it work out for them. Anyways, Arik, thanks for getting on, man. I appreciate the conversation. I really feel like young guys will have the dream could really benefit from hearing your story. So I really appreciate you coming on and sharing it.
I appreciate the reach out as well.
Yes, man. Anytime. Yeah, bro. But good luck in the years to come. I mean, if I could be of any help, just holler at me. My line's always open for younger guys.
Yeah.
So, all right, bro.
All right, bro.
Later.
Do this music.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I guess I should talk a little bit about the BEBL. Last weekend, I guess the playoffs are cemented now. We got, I don't know for sure if the seeding is, but I do know that we have the Hurricanes in Dangrigas, in Orange Walkers, and San Pedro has once again pulled it off. Defenders are out, so that's what it looks like going forward. I don't know exactly who's matching up with who. Garvin could probably tell us that. But I think there's still a couple games left to possibly determine the seeding. I don't know. I don't know though, because I don't know if San Pedro can get it can move up from 4 spots. So right now, I guess what we're looking at is we'd be looking at Hurricanes versus San Pedro in the first round, and then Orange Walk versus Dangriga in the first round, which I think that would be a hell of a matchup, Dangriga and Orange Walk. Yes, man, that's it for BEBL talk. We should talk about MVP. I need to give that a little more of a look, but just off the top, I'm going with, man, Vic has really come on late. Victor Evans has really come on late and given us a good look at makes us consider him in the MVP running. I had Nigel there most of the year, but then towards the end, given what happened with their teams being knocked out of the playoffs, I got to take him off the list. I would say Campbell, but man, I feel like Boogie has been carrying Dangriga, so Boogie would be in the conversation. Obviously, stand back from up north, but I don't know. I really don't know, because Jihad is like a difference maker on San Pedro, but then again, Jihad didn't play that many games. I don't know. He's probably played 5 or 6 games a whole year, but he's been involved in most of their wins. Other than that, I don't know who else. So wait, I would say for me, Victor Evans is a leading candidate for MVP. Guys, appreciate you all watching. Whoever's on this right now, I appreciate it, man. Man, it's been kind of bothering me lately. Looking on Facebook after all the drama in the BEBL, like a week ago, and now this week I see this is not basketball related, but it's just the death of that young lady in Belize. I didn't know her personally, but it's just an extremely sad situation, man, and it's something that I hate to see in a country that I love, and it's hard to see the how out of touch I feel like humanity has become and is becoming. I mean, just the brutality of that murder is just, it's like, I don't know, man. It just kind of like my heart just goes out to the family, even though I don't know them. And then I know they have West, the national team player, held for questioning, and I hope that's not the case, man. Like, I hope that's not the case. But anyway, it boils down, it's just a terrible situation, and I think our country really needs a reality check. Like, we need to um just I'm not like a religious guy. I think most people would look at me like a religious guy, man, but I'm a God-fearing person. I'm a Bible reading person, and I think we really need God in our country, man. And like, you see it all over the world. Like in here in the US, they took God out of schools, they took prayer out of schools, took the Ten Commandments out of schools, and it's just been downhill ever since. School shooting after school shooting, just agenda after agenda, just the wickedness and the unrighteousness is just, it's crazy, man. And so, like, I feel like, like when the young football player got hit in the chest here, in the Buffalo Bills player, I can't remember what his name was, but everybody was praying. Like, even on the media, everybody's praying. So it's like when we get in a bind, everybody starts praying and calling on God to help us. But then it's like things get good and things get okay, and it's like we forget about God. And I really think our country needs God. We really need to remember him in everything we do. We need to remember that every person walking the street is a child of the King. Like, they're created and they're sacred beings, and that would, maybe we wouldn't take life so lightly. Like, we would value humanity and value life. And I mean, it starts with each individual. Like, just start being nice to people, man. Start loving on people. Start taking time out of your day to say hi to the person you pass in the street, to say good morning, to actually care about other people. And with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna end this live here with just a prayer for the family of the young girl. Let me see if I can find her name. I think it was, what was it? Anybody can drop it in the comments, because I don't remember. Imari, I think it was. Yeah, that's what I think it was. Imari Galvis. I guess that's how you pronounce it. But just her family, man, and everything they're going through. I just want to remember them. Everybody says, "Oh, we're praying for you, we're praying for you." Well, I just want to take the time right now to pray on this live and just lift up not just Mari's family, but the whole country and everybody involved in that situation. So if y'all join me, man, I just want to pray right now. Thank you, Father, for a beautiful evening. Thank you for the ability to reach out to you when we're in need. Thank you that you hear us, that you are our King, that you are our Father, that you love us as your children. And we just think of Imari's family right now, Father, as they go through this terrible time that no one should ever have to experience, Father. I just pray that your peace be with them, that you would comfort them, that they would get to know you on a deeper level, and that they would seek you in this time of need. And not only in this time of need, Father, but just that they would seek you throughout their lives, because you are the source of life. We pray for also the country of Belize. I just pray that you would just open our eyes to what we need to focus on the things we need to focus on, Father, to value human life, to value life, and that we could care for one another, that we could do as you say and love one another. We pray these things in the name of Jesus. Amen. All right, guys. God's blessings to y'all, man. I really appreciate everybody jumping on. It's a good time having with Arik. It was fun hearing him share his story. Brought back a lot of memories. And well, that's it for this week, guys. Y'all stay safe, man. God bless y'all. Hold up. I think Garvin's on here. I hope the Lakers don't win.